Welcome back to Owlchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. This is your general weekly reading, for November 29th through December 5th, 6th. So thank you guys so much for being patient. I haven't posted in the last couple weeks. I've been really busy with work and then I was traveling. So thank you guys so much. So if you're new, please subscribe so you know new videos go live. And if you're a return sub, we always appreciate it. So I'll pull cards for career, money, and love, and then just kind of anything else we need to know. And again, these are general readings, all right? So the messages will not be for everyone. So use discernment, okay? This is the Loteria deck. I grew up playing Spanish bingo, Mexican bingo. I actually have one I found that I have not opened. It's in mint condition. So this deck is actually all in Spanglish, which I'm completely fluent in. You're welcome to know. It's a cool deck though. Okay, it's the millennial version. So, all right. Okay, career, money, honey, and relation. I'm gonna pull one just for singles too. Okay, so for many of you, I feel like there is some transformational work that you're still kind of going through. I'm saying that because we got the Death card in reverse. And, the Death card is all about kind of pushing yourself out of your comfort zone to transform, right? And it's about not letting ego and fear kind of rule over your thoughts, your beliefs, how you feel about yourself. And it's not running from fear, it's facing it and saying, you know what, these are things in my life that I want to change. And you start to look at maybe some patterns that you're guilty of, and we all have them, by the way. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're starting to kind of do this reflective work and again, focus on some of those things that you really want to change, especially since we're, heading into a new year and that's kind of the time to do it, right? One thing I want to talk about is that the Death card is ruled by Scorpio, okay? Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and death and rebirth, right? A lot of people like to associate the Phoenix with Scorpio energy because it's literally the epitome of rebirth, dying and rebirth. And I think one of the biggest things people miss when they talk about the Phoenix rising from the ashes is that the Phoenix actually has to be courageous and brave enough to set itself on fire to rise from the ashes. Meaning, it takes a lot of courage and strength to transform yourself, to evolve, to choose to be different, to grow. And so please don't think that this is a insignificant thing, because it is a very big experience. It is a huge energy exchange, and it is being accountable and responsible for yourself. And that takes a lot of guts, okay? So if you're kind of going through this, be gentle with yourself. Don't force yourself or your energy in a situation that is just gonna drain you and make you feel right? Protect your energy. Protect your well-being, and it will help you, whether it's, during the holiday season and into this next year. I think a lot of people, even though the holidays, whether you celebrate or not, it's wonderful to be around loved ones and friends and family. But for a lot of people, it's not always very fun. And it is very stressful. It's frustrating. So again, don't put yourself in a situation that you're going to have to be like regretting and stressed out and frustrated and pissed off. Put yourself where you're at peace and you're happy and you're calm, okay? So in the career area, you have the World card. This looks really good. I think for a lot of you, you're coming full circle with something. The World card is a major milestone, a completion. But this is also, when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. So again, there's a lot of this kind of ending and beginning energy. For many of you, you're realizing that you're at the point where you're like, you know what, I've done everything I need to do in this career or industry or job or company. Time for me to move on, and it's in all good terms, because usually this is a very positive energy and a positive card. It's the green light. The energy is shifting in your favor, okay? But for some of you, this could be a project coming to an end, or this is just a contract. This is something where it's like you're moving on to something new. You're moving up. You're moving, you know, beyond where you were. And again, for many of you, it's coming to this realization that there is something better on the other side of the fence. We always hear the grass isn't always greener on the other side. This is true. But for some of you, you're maybe have been clouded, and now you see that there are a lot of opportunities that are way better suited for you. Maybe there's more remote working opportunities, or there's better benefits, or a higher salary, or more growth opportunities. And you're starting to see that, hey, I actually can do this. I can be in a higher level role with more autonomy and leadership, and I can make more decisions, and I don't have to be, you know, having somebody micromanaging me or making me feel less than. I'm valued. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're taking the weight of the world off your shoulders, literally, and you're looking at how you can make your career fit your lifestyle, okay? Maybe not the other way around. You're creating a career or finding a job that fits your lifestyle, okay? It's all the difference. So with money, there could be some contention around money, and that could maybe where there is a need for a job change, possibly. We have the Five of Swords. So this is always kind of like arguments, or, you know, maybe some negativity toward money, especially if you're in a partnership or a household where there's a joint income. There could have been a lot of fights and arguments around bills or debt, or, you know, how am I going to pay for this, and whatever the case is. The thing is that there's no point in just going round and round and arguing. This is like an empty victory, because it's like you might get the upper hand, or you might say what you want to, but it can be very cutting and hurtful. So is it worth it, right? Because money is energy at the end of the day. But one thing that I will tell you, there could be some truths that have come out from these arguments or frustration or disagreements around money, even with yourself, that you're coming to terms that maybe your relationship with money needs to shift, okay? But you have to identify that. You have to come to terms with that, because the next card after the Five of Swords is the Six of Swords. And that's coming through this like turbulence, frustration, kind of stormy environment into more of a peaceful place, okay? So it's learning how to budget better. It's learning how to invest smarter. It's learning how to make money work for you. But sometimes you have to have and come to some hard truths to actually get to that point, right? So again, don't be so hard on yourself, but just understand that this is something that maybe needed to happen so you can actually see the landscape and see what you're working with and how you can improve, right? And by the way, I don't know about any other reader out there. I'm not a financial expert, so please never ask me about what financial things you should do. All right, so in the relationship zone, let's just go ahead and get into some of the energy. We have the Hanged Man, okay, the hanged one. So it's this carp that is like hooked. So the Hanged Man is usually it's kind of a neutral energy. It's really, nothing's really moving or progressing. It's not that you're uncomfortable. It's not that you're unsatisfied. It's just kind of like being kind of suspended and looking at things maybe in a different way. The Hermit card rules the hanged. Is it the Hermit card? No, excuse me. I don't think that's right. Sorry, I misspoke. I was thinking of the Hermit. This is the Hangman. My apologies. The Hangman is usually there needs to be some change associated with the Hangman. And for some of you in a relationship, you might feel like there's a dull point in your relationship, like the spice and the energy and the excitement has maybe evaporated. And so maybe this is a time to figure out, like, what can we do as a couple to make this exciting again, that I love to see you every day. Maybe we need to go on a spontaneous trip. Maybe we need to do, go a staycation, but go to a really cool hotel and we, do something like that. Maybe we need to incorporate date nights again, whatever the case is. But there could be some stagnancy that has happened in the relationship that's now making it a little freaking boring. So, and again, have fun with it. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, get Spanish bingo, whatever. Do something. But you're kind of looking at this relationship in a different way. And it's, again, you have to ask yourself, are you okay, like, as is, where it's just kind of lackluster? There's not maybe a lot of intimacy. There's not a lot of this exciting, fun type of energy. And not to say a relationship is that going to be that way forever. There's always lulls, highs and lulls, but how do you spice it up? How do you kind of put that oomph back into the relationship to make it fun? Because remember, you should always continue to date your spouse, right? So if you are single, we have the Emperor card, which is always wonderful to get. We love the Emperor card, okay? Because that's BDE energy. So singles, this certainly could be you. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, okay? Really that Mars energy. But the Emperor card is somebody who's really has a clear understanding. They're very emotionally intelligent. They have strong leadership qualities. They really are very driven and motivated, and they've really accomplished a lot in their life regardless of their age, okay? This could be someone who you might be a little bit older, and that's fine, or you're just very mature for your age. But if you're single, this could be somebody that is coming into your life. And again, they could be a little bit older, and man or woman. They could be an Aries, not to say that they have to be, but this is somebody who is very confident in themselves. Again, they might own their own business. They, might be in a very high level position in the company that they're at. They're very smart. They have strong business acumen. They just kind of see things in a different way. Probably like somebody you would see that has a lot of life experience, okay? But this is a very sexy energy too. This is somebody who, again, very confident in all areas of their life, right? So they're probably very financially stable as well. And this guy is quite athletic, isn't he? He is very much in shape. So this is also somebody who, Aries are the Rams, okay? They like to really put their energy through physical exercise, physical activity. So this is somebody who probably likes to be outdoors. This is someone who probably goes to the gym and works out. They probably are very much in shape. And again, if this is you, awesome. And you kind of have like everything, all the boxes checked for a lot of people. But again, somebody could be coming in your life that fits this mold. And if he has a body like that, and he likes to also, he wants to show that off, or her show it off, cool. But at the end of the day, this is somebody, again, who's really looking for something more in a commitment way. They're not looking just to kind of like fling around, because the Emperor's kind of been there, done that, seen it, right? Kind of sowed their wild oats already. So they're looking for something with more substance. That's the good news, singles. I'm just going to pull one more card because I think it would be good to kind of know. Three of Cups, hello. So this could be somebody that you meet certainly at a gathering, at a celebration. We have a lot of holidays coming up, parties. If that is still happening, I don't even know with COVID, like what the rules of engagement are anymore. But if you go out, this could be somebody that you're introduced to. This could be at, again, a gathering, a work event, a holiday event that your friends or family throw, and you're just like, oh, okay. And you kind of meet this person, they stand out. I'm telling you, this person their energy just stands out. You're going to feel it. But this could be really exciting. This could be enjoying a really good meal and drinking and, again, celebratory. So it could be upcoming. But this is going to feel almost like an old friend. Like they just get it, their energy is just, they fit the vibe. They know how to mold into the environment. They're, fun to hang around. So if that is you, have a ball, be present, go for it, and don't hold yourself back. Don't overthink. So I am not going to do the zodiacs. And before you, I'm a little stretched on time, but one thing that I highly recommend, if you want to go to my website and sign up for, my newsletter, which basically all you're doing is downloading the 2022 Moon and Mercury retrograde cycle calendar. It's absolutely free, and you'll be part of my mailing list. I promise, I will not spam you. All I'm doing is send a monthly newsletter. It has all of the monthly horoscopes. So I'm doing that now via typed out. And any type of discount codes or anything that, good comes up or whatever the case is, you'll have access to. So if you want the monthly reading, sign up for the newsletter. And again, I promise I won't spam you. If you are interested in following me on TikTok and Instagram, links are somewhere, but it's Owlchemist Tarot, so you can find me on there and follow. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see each other very soon.